Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your San Diego Padres.
And on the mound in this one, Wandy Peralta. What's the scouting report on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Just about to get underway. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And we're underway from San Diego. The lefty, the 1-0.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That's to third. In plenty of time to first. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Andy Pages, the next to hit, takes outside. Here in San Diego and just getting started. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And another ball. That's in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Sends it over to Sheets. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Ball 1.
And now 2-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Strike 2. This to third, Machado. Long throw to first. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. just
That's
missing
ball
there.
3.
Full count now. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there are two down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 3.
Two down, base is empty. Next to him, Jackson Merrill. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
And that's ball 1. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back safely.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. On a line. And that ends the inning. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Betts.
What do you got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. And the 1-0. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. On the ground. And quickly one away in the second.
That is fifth, the left fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. On the ground,
Foul,
right
foul,
side,
foul.
and foul ball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. No score here in the second.
Ball. Down. That's
He's
a
trying to
ball.
stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Missed
That's
with a
ball 3.
changeup, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside
Ball
it is
4. Take
ball
your base.
4, and he's on base. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Wandy Peralta won't go any further tonight. And a good job from the opener, didn't allow a hit. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for the
David
Padres,
Morgan comes on now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Man at first with 1 gone. Max Muncy, the next to hit. Fought off foul.
All 1.
Quick move to first. Edman back in on a dive. Edman leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the go. There's the
That's a
ball. Throw.
No, he's in there. Stay.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched him.
2-2 on the way. Liner snagged at first. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in San Diego, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. And that one is inside.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
The 1-2.
Ball upstairs.
Swing and a ball popped up. Freeland. And there's one down.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Bogaerts now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next for the Padres, Will Wagner. Swings through that one for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ground ball, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting in, the catcher, Rodolfo.
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Rodolfo Duran. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Next to hit, Sungmun Song.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out looking. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Petco Park, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call.
Ball 1.
Morgan, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it over to Sheets, and one away in the top of the third.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And next for LA, Alex Freeland.
Ball.
Top of the third, no score. And he dodges that fastball. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two now. Inside, almost got him. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. David Morgan gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Yuki Matsui.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Chucky Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Inside, ball one.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Now a slow roller to second. Sends it over to Sheets, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in San Diego, up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball inside. Yeah.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Samad Taylor digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Aye.
Oh, 0-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next
No,
offering
that's
is
down.
down low, and it's a full count. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sasaki keeping an eye on him.
Ball.
Man at first, one away.
Last two
that's
pitches
out.
have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one fouled off. Runner on the move. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Taylor at first, one gone.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's a strikeout looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1.
Machado.
He's going to steal second. You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Runner on the go. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So one hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And a foul ball. The 0-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. A towering shot to center. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yep, that ball went
Just
out.
got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4.
The big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Fouled off. He was late. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. First time up, he grounded to third. There's the strike. Slider for a strike. He goes down looking, and he'll challenge that called strike.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
One out man at first. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Walked his first time. And delivers outside. Pajes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. Bottom 4, leading off, Gavin Sheets.
The first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. His first at-bat was a strikeout. The Dodgers leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ball
Nope.
one to
That's
Bogarts.
inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And foul ball. Way outside. Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Now, Will Wagner.
Ball.
There's a strike. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Backed off the plate that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Jason Adam getting loose out there. Marinaccio also getting ready. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 12, Alex.
Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call.
Nope, that's down.
And it is 2-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Chop back up the middle. Song to first, and the first two set down in the top of the
Up
fifth.
next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Alex. Freeland.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Alex Freeland. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Rodolfo Duran. Sasaki back to work. And there's a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Klein getting loose as well. To the right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get an out on the play.
Second baseman.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
No outs, runner at first. Next for the Padres, Sung-Mun Sung. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Just missed. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay, not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. So digging in now for San Diego, Samant Taylor, 1 for 2. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Oh, that's
off that pitch down.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's a high chopper.
That ball's
foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Call coming on. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but it's some.
First pitch
Inside, ball 1.
misses. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Inside, just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And fouled off. And that is out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. That one lifted to left. Edman on his way in. That is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. Back here in San Diego. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So they turn things over to the righty, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Digging in, Chucky Robinson. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Nope, that's a ball.
A 6'3" righty, 230 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Here's Ohtani. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
That's outside.
A little bit
low.
low.
That's low.
And it's 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And another ball. Inside ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So a man at first. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Shohei on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Pickoff throw. Ohtani back in. Man at second. And that drops in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. And it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Ball, that's down.
Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. Here's a 2-0. And that skips in the dirt.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. And Mookie takes
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 on, 2 outs. And a slider in there for a strike. One down. And downstairs, Tommy Edman up next for the Dodgers. The 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jason Adam won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Ron Marinaccio taking over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right through there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Merrill settles under this one, and that's the third out. And the Dodgers leave them loaded, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Here's Machado. The entire defense, infield and outfield, shifted to the left.
Machado.
Tap foul at the plate. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike two. Machado wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Pajes gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Gavin.
Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's a ball.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball, that's out.
Just missed. There's a strike. And he swings through that one. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. And there's two away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Right through there for a strike. And that one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now the DH for the Padres, Will Wagner.
That's a
tying
ball.
run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Bogaerts off of first with two away.
That's ball 2.
Step off, throw to first. Bogaerts dives back. That one
Inside, ball
just
3.
missing inside, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Petco Park, top of inning number 7, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Liner caught at second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Call. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Ball 1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's in there. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And a ball evens the count. Now
Ball
one
3.
missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. The kick, the 3-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Will Klein. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Leading off, Rodolfo Duran. He's 2 for 2. Liner picked on the hop at first. Freeman takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And the batter now, Sung-Mun Song. In there for strike one. The Dodgers trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
The bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
To third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Kyle Hart. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Stepping in, Chucky Robinson.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
In the air out to center, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Back to the top of the order now, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Got to be careful with a slugger like this, because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Robinson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. The 2-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Caught just shy of the wall.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pages.
One out man at first. Andy Pages now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Just
that's off the
missed.
plate.
Right through there for a strike. the ground out to short. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And he swings over the top there. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. One left for LA, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brock Stewart. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's the left fielder, Savant Taylor. 1 for 3. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 0-2. Fastball is outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away.
up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 15.
Here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 3 in this one.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Gets the call. 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Edman under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman,
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres.
Going pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
That one almost got him.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Quick toss to first. Taylor dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
That one is absolutely belted. And it stays fair. Here comes the runner. The relay throw. And he's
He beat
safe.
it.
Tie ball game.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it. Down to go-ahead runs in scoring position. So big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Making a move at second base. And pinch running for the Padres. Number 4. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Gets the outside corner with that one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Padres with a run-scoring double. All even now at 1-1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, all set to start the 9th in this one. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bullpen action for the Padres. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Delgado also throwing. The lefty, the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. Out leading off the top of the 9th, and they take care of a big threat right there.
Number 25, Tommy.
So up next, Tommy Edman, the switch hitter batting right.
Ball.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th.
That's ball 2.
And that's
Nope,
a little
up
bit
there.
high. And that's ball 3. Max Muncy would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
And the go-ahead run is
Perfect.
on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Step off throw to first.
He's safe.
Edman back on a dive. That
Ball.
one misses. That's 5 straight. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air center field. Merrill on his way over. Brings it in. Throw sails over his head at first.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 12, Alex.
Go ahead run on base. Alex Call will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. That's
Ball.
down and in. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and in the 9th, they take the lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Kyle Hart departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morejon.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Two outs, runner on first. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey!
And the lefty with the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now, and on the
Number
mound, the
66,
closer, Tanner Scott.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Digging in, Will Wagner. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Just missed. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One-run game, bottom 9.
Ball.
That's a really
inside.
good take.
Rodolfo Duran on deck for the Padres. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Duran in now, takes ball one off the plate. And there's
That's
the ball.
ball two.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The Dodgers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Pulled out on strikes. Padres with only one out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. Sungmun Sung getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And your final score here today, 2